What's up, guys? John here. Titan Talk Tuesday coming at you the week before Memorial Day weekend. Hey, gotta love it. It's a long weekend coming. And luckily, some of us are just getting out of this lockdown, this coronavirus garbage, So, here in Florida, it's starting to loosen up a little bit. Looks like the beaches are open. Some of the other businesses are open 50%. Thank goodness. There's a lot of different things going on around the country. What's up, Hercules, El Jarmo? How you guys doing? Thank you guys for joining for Titan Talk Tuesday. It's going to be a great show. Going to talk to you guys about all kinds of different things going on. What's up, Melinda? How you doing? So Titan Therapy of the Week, the Titan Fat Burning Cream. We'll talk about that therapy, how it's going to help you. HRT, the importance of knowing your levels and what's going on. It's really important. We'll go over some of those things. AdventHealth here in Florida says 33,000 Floridians who took the COVID-19 test may have incorrect results, okay? So we'll go over that, talk about that story a little bit. Casino opens here in Tampa, so Hard Rock Tampa is opening, and I see some of the measures they were taking, kind of crazy, but I guess we can talk about that a little bit. Michael Jordan's shoes from 1985, a game in his rookie year, signed, went for $560,000 yesterday. I could not believe it. Really, really crazy. And if you guys have seen the Last Dance that's on ESPN, or has been these last, 5 weeks, you guys will know what I'm talking about, or if you guys are a fan of Michael Jordan, you guys know. But if you guys are not a fan or have no idea, you guys need to check it out. What's up, Dwayne? How you doing, Mike? Let's go. So, let's get into it. What's up, my man, Jose Santiago? What's up, Daddy Shock? How you doing, man? All right, so let's get into it. So, Titan Fat Burning Cream. So, it's summer, or summer's coming, right? We're almost into June. We only got, a week or two left till June. Memorial Day weekend's upon us this weekend, right? And the summer packages are out there. Now, we've talked about ECA Stack Plus, Tighten Up, but the Titan Fat Burning Cream, we haven't really went over in a while. So I want to make sure we made this therapy of the week because it's utilized by both males and females. And let me tell you how it works. So what does it do? So what it does is when you apply it to the problem areas, it's going to get there and get, basically the subcutaneous water out of the area between the skin. It's going to tighten the area, the affected area that you're applying it to. So you have cellulite in that area, loose skin. It's going to really tighten that skin up and make it look more aesthetically pleasing. So when we talk about what's in Titan Fat Burning Cream, we're talking about caffeine, retinol, phosphatidylcholine, aminophylline. So these combined ingredients are really going to help with those troubled areas. Now, guy or girl, you can apply them to any place on the body. You can apply them to the neck. I've seen guys do that. Girls behind the arms, behind the legs is probably the most common place for females. Right in back or right below the glute or right down the leg. What it was really made for is really made for women or males, but women that really want to go out in a bathing suit and haven't been out in a while, or just maybe not is in the best shape they want to be. So they might have these trouble areas and want to wear a bathing suit or whatever it is. So we wanted them to look good, we wanted them to feel confident. And that's really where it came to play. Also, it was used for some bodybuilding competitions too as well. Those bodybuilders were using Preparation H, which was hemorrhoid cream, to tighten skin. It just made no sense to me. And then I've seen over-the-counter products where people are applying these so-called fat-burning creams, and it actually burns them, right? It doesn't feel good. It's uncomfortable. So the Titan Fat Burning Cream is prescribed, okay? This comes from a pharmacy. It's doctor prescribed. You can't get some of these ingredients in these over-the-counter fat burning creams or skin tightening creams. That's what makes Titan's Fat Burning Cream really in a league of its own, because A, it's not going to feel uncomfortable when you apply it to the area. B, it's going to do exactly what we tell you it's going to do, and it's going to help in those problem areas. So whether you're a guy or you're a girl, and there's a lot of different places you can apply this cream to, or fat burning cream, and it will help. So like I said, whether it's behind your legs, whether it's your neck, your arms, wherever those troubled areas at that you really want to apply it to, it will work. Now I get people that ask me all the time, is it going to burn fat? Now, it doesn't burn fat, and you don't burn fat in the body. We're going to talk about next week of how you get rid of fat, right? Is it through breath? Is it through excretion, going to the bathroom? We'll talk about that next week. So that's a good one that we're going to go over. How you burn fat or get rid of fat, in the body. But that's how it works for guys and girls. Like I said, you're going to apply it to the area. It's going to get rid of that water that's in there, that subcutaneous water. It's going to shrink the fat cells in that area. It's going to tighten the skin in that area, and it's going to make it more aesthetically pleasing, okay? So you guys are going to love it. Girls and guys, I always get the question, can guys use this? And guys can use it too. If you have those problem areas, apply it. But females, they love this stuff. It's been around for years. It's been used by all, the staff. Charisse loves this cream. And all the patients. And like I said, and some of these things I didn't even think of, like the neck area and stuff like that, patients actually applied it and said they got really great results from these things. So that's where it was at. And I was like, that makes sense, the practitioners, the medical practitioners, like, yeah, that does make sense. So they've all used it. They all know about it, okay? So you guys are going to love that, right? So Titan Fat Burner Cream, prescribed injectable. It's real simple, real easy. You don't have to do any blood work for this therapy. All you have to do is fill out the new patient paperwork. You can see the medical provider. Now remember, we service nationwide. So that doesn't mean you don't have to be in Florida. You can be in any state, anywhere in the country, and Titan Medical Center can help you out with all our different therapies, not just a fat burner cream, but blood work. So we can do hormones and all that. We can do hormone replacement therapy for males and females, medical weight loss, vitamin amino acid injectable therapies like Hercules Potion, Titan Complete, Titan Serenity, Titan Ultra, all those great signature blends we have. Plus a lot more. Rejuvenation detox, super antioxidants like glutathione, libido enhancers for both males and females. So, listen, you don't have to be even bad or something going wrong, but why don't you want to be better, just perform better? It could be a special occasion and you just want to come in there like Superman. We've got that therapy for you guys. Or even females, they want to have a good time too. So it's important for them to have as much physical ecstasy as guys do in that situation, and touching and feeling good. So that's really where this comes into play. So we can service you guys all around the country. So not just a Titan Fat Burning Cream, but it's huge. It's a great one, especially for females out there, right? Or people that are trying to hit targeted areas. All right, so HRT and the importance. I talk about hormone replacement therapy a lot. Hormone replacement therapy has to deal with a lot of different hormones, not just testosterone. People think that all the time. What is this? So, Jackie, rejuvenation detox is when you're rejuvenating the vital organs like the liver or kidneys and stuff like that. The rejuvenation detox primarily is the glutathione therapy, and that's great because it's a super antioxidant. There's a lot of other super antioxidants that we have too as therapies, but that's really one that comes into mind that is used a lot. Now, alpha-lipoic acid is another super antioxidant that can be used the exact same way, but just glutathione is just, to me, it's just a lot more prominent and more dominant. Now, if you get Nectar of the Gods that has glutathione and NAC in it, which are both good ones, it's just getting glutathione by itself at 200 milligrams is huge. And if you want the Tri-Immune Booster, which has glutathione, absorbic acid, which is vitamin C and zinc, that's also another option. But this is, that's just what it is. So it's going to help rejuvenate the inside. So it's a rejuvenation detox. When people talk about detoxes, when I hear it out there, it's like detox drinks or shakes and all this. They make you go to the bathroom. You don't feel right. You can't eat for days. That's not how it should be done. You shouldn't feel bad. You shouldn't have to stay in the bathroom and sit on the toilet all day. That's just not how it is, and you shouldn't have to feel bad through rejuvenation or a detox for the body. You're getting rid of toxins. That doesn't mean you have to feel bad by getting rid of them, okay? So that's really what it is. And water is a huge proponent of all these, especially in detox, okay? All right. Did you say you can apply cream to the neck? Yes, you can apply cream to the neck. Yes, you can definitely do that. That's not a problem whatsoever.
So, John, as you can see, we've got the YouTube comments going, so you might get some strange comments.
So face kind of red. Doesn't need a therapeutic for body. I've seen this guy a couple times say the exact same comment. All right, so I've been going to the sun every single weekend, so I might look a little red. Plus, I am a little hyped up right now, so I did take my Titan ECA Ultra, which if you guys don't know, that's the red bomb that's like at the top. So I'm probably going, my blood pressure actually is underneath control. I checked it this morning. I usually always check my blood pressure during the day just to try to get a log to see where I'm at. Because some people do say, hey, listen, I'm under high stress. And that can raise blood pressure levels too as well. And blood pressure, thank you for bringing it up. It's a silent killer. You just gave me great topics to talk about. So blood pressure is a silent killer. That means like right away, like it's not going to cause you harm right that second, or you might not think that. But over time, that's when it causes real damage. And it can cause damage to the kidneys. We're talking about renal problems, which is the kidney. So thank you for bringing it up. Blood pressure, right? Thank you, Holla and Hillbilly. Thank you for bringing it up, all right? Yeah, so let's go on. So HRT is key because hormones, and like I said, it's not just testosterone. There's estrogen, progesterone, IGF-1, all these different hormones, estrone, total estrogen. And all these things need to be in harmonic balance. Overstimulating some hormones or overtaking some hormones, throw other hormones off balance. And you might not be getting a desired or optimal effect by doing that. That's why people, especially guys, think, oh, I'm just going to take testosterone. I'm going to get all. That's not the key, right? Because when they take testosterone and starts aromatizing the estrogen, they start getting negative side effects. Water retention, irritability, sensitivity, crying over frisky commercials or sad movies that you wouldn't do normally. These are some of the things. Gynecomastia. Who wants man boobs, especially during the summer? You don't want that, right? So you want to make sure everything is optimized and doing things correctly. That's the main thing. People can do things out there. And I've seen a lot of people out there try to do these own hormone regimens, and they really don't know what they're doing. And they cause themselves more damage or harm, and then have to start all over because they have to come to some place like us, like Titan, which is fine. We're here to help people. We've helped thousands of people in that predicament. Them do it when they're younger or have some person or bro teach them. At that point, be led down a wrong road. Their health's in jeopardy. Their body doesn't look like they wanted to. They don't feel good. They don't feel right. Sleep's off. There's a number of different things that can be caused by this. So when they get back on track and get optimized and get everything in harmonic balance in the body's working like a perfect ecosystem. Think about it. So you want that. So hormone replacement therapy is key if you need it. I talked to a guy yesterday and I told him, I said, listen, if you have great numbers, great testosterone numbers, great hormone levels, why mess with it? Don't mess with it, because at that point, it might never go back to the way it was. Hello to Brazil. I hope you guys are staying safe out there. Thank you guys for tuning in to Titan Talk Tuesday. Every Tuesday, I appreciate that. Talked about our therapy of the week, the Titan Fat Burning Cream. We just got done talking about hormone replacement or hormones and how important they are to the body. Now remember, Memorial Day special, males and females, blood testing. Guys, you can get your blood test for $130 still. Females, it's $200. It's a little bit more for females because there's more testing done in their blood test panel. So that's the reason why, if you have that question. All right, so now's the time to sign up. If you want to become a new patient, you want to just check your levels. If you're an old patient or have a 6-month visit coming up, take advantage of the special. It never goes away. So once you purchase the blood panel, you can use it whenever you want. So let's say you're still in lockdown in one of these states and you don't want to go out of your house. You can wait for another month or 2 or 3 if it takes that long in your state, and you can go out and you get a blood panel done. It's also essential. So even if you are in one of those states where you're in lockdown, you can still go out and get your blood work done at one of these professional labs that we send you into. And another question I've been getting a lot is COVID-19 antibody tests. So we are offering that to our patients nationwide. It doesn't matter where you're at, you can get tested for the COVID-19 antibody serology test. It's through blood, it's through a professional lab in your area. It's not the cheap blood tests or pricks that we've been seeing. There's a lot of companies that got cleared by the FDA but never got looked at by the FDA on some of these tests. So there's a lot out there being sold. And a lot of these tests have been giving false positives or false negatives. So that brings us into our next subject today. AdventHealth here in Florida says at least 33,000 Floridians who took the COVID-19 test may have incorrect results. Now, if you guys don't know what AdventHealth is, they run a lot of the hospitals and taken over a lot of the hospitals in Florida, especially in the Tampa Bay area. So what they've said is that these tests, they've actually fired the third-party lab. I didn't get to see the name because they didn't post the name in there, what the third-party lab was. But at that point, they fired that lab, and these people that have taken these tests might have positive as a result instead of negative like they got, or vice versa, or no results at all, which is scary because, we trust that even if you go to a hospital or a professional lab, usually you're getting the right test done or they're going to do things properly. And this is just something that fell through the cracks, I guess, or just wasn't looked at or shotgunned. I don't know. It's pretty messed up because that's a lot of people out there, right? So just make sure you guys are getting proper tests. The handprick test hasn't been approved yet or anything like that. I know it's been cleared, but I would go into a professional lab like LabCorp or Quest, and we can offer that to you guys anywhere in the nation. So if you guys want to do the COVID-19 antibody test, it's very simple and very easy. If you want to get any of the blood work, call or text 727-389-3220. Tell them John set you up with the discount so you guys can get hooked up, all right? All right, so I don't know where you guys are at too. If you guys are in Florida or here in the Tampa Bay area, Casino Hard Rock is opening up Thursday. That's right, this Thursday before Memorial Day weekend. I guess it's smart on their part because it is going to be a big weekend and people like to gamble no matter what. It just is what it is. Not me, but a lot of people out there do, especially here in Tampa. So they're going to open up. I did see their layout. So they have like the plastic panels set up in between each player at the tables. So it's almost like single and you're protected as far as that on both sides. You're talking about on the slot machines, putting things over chairs in between slot machines to make sure that they are socially distanced and at 50% occupancy for the property. Hard Rock Casino here, if you guys haven't seen it, is huge. So, it's still a lot of people in one spot. So I'm anxious to see how it goes with the casino opening because a lot more stuff's opening. I've been out, the last couple of days and this last week when Florida has opened up. And a lot of people are happy, they're happy to be outside. It's good because, mental health is key. And we talked about this before, but, happiness, a smile brings happiness to people usually. When you see them smiling, they're usually happy. And I've seen a lot of people out just enjoying a social dinner or at least just seeing people, not even going up to them and hugging them or doing all that, but social distancing and just seeing people and just being happy or sitting in a courtyard and being outside without having to be messed with in any way, shape, or form, right? So it's crazy. What's up, Tyler? How you doing, man? All right, so that's awesome. We'll see how the Hard Rock goes. Now, if you guys aren't into sports, this is a basketball one for you guys. So I'm going to get you guys into this because this is crazy. Michael Jordan, I'm sure everybody knows who Michael Jordan is. All right, when I was a kid, that's who was playing on the Bulls when I was growing up. I got to see all the championships and all this great stuff. His shoes just sold for a game-worn pair signed $560,000. Ridiculous, right? Game-worn signed shoe, 1985. Who would have known? Over $500,000 for these shoes. That is crazy. And if you guys have seen The Last Dance, which has been showing these last 5 weeks, it's awesome, spectacular. It's going to show you, if you don't know who the Bulls were in those years or haven't followed basketball, you'll still like it. It's really entertaining. It shows everything that was going on behind the scenes and during those games, which is even cooler, right? I love that. Bam Bam, what up, man? So he's just started his Titan therapies today. That's awesome, Bam. Please let us know how it's going or if you have any questions or concerns with your new Titan therapies. And if you guys are patients, that's the best thing about Titan. You guys have us at your disposal. Call, text, email. If you have questions about therapies, questions how to do your therapies, right? You just want to talk about how good of results you're getting or what's going wrong. We're here for you guys all the time with medical staff and medical professionals ready to go, answering your questions, whatever they are. Okay, so with Titan, you get that. It's a premier service, concierge medicine for you guys. We handle primary care. We're a full medical center. So we're not just HRT anymore. We do it all. 8 years, we have grown by leaps and bounds. So we have medical practitioners for everything. We do IVs here. We can do urgent care issues, I guess, if that's a problem. If one of you guys, put something in your foot like a knife, I've seen people do that, or they need stitches in their head or whatever it may be. The little light burns. I've seen a lot of things coming through now. So at that point, if you guys need any help, we're here for you guys. Primary care services as far as your medications, cholesterol, all that. We can still do telemedicine for you guys. That means anywhere you're at in the country, by your cell phone, your tablet, or your desktop, Titan Medical Center can be there to help you guys. And we can get your therapies from the pharmacy to your doorstep without any problems at all, without you having to step outside. Very simple, very easy. So I want to thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to another Titan Talk Tuesday. I'll see you guys Friday with a special with Big Drew, Titan Lifestyle. I think I'm going to have a different location where I'm going to be at. I'll see you guys then, and we'll see where I'm at, all right? I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm John from Titan. I'll see you next Tuesday at 6 p.m., Friday at 2 p.m. with Big Drew for Titan Lifestyle. And, of course, Sunday, ABC, the Titan Medical Health and Lifestyle Show. I'll see you then at 11 a.m. All right, guys, I appreciate it. I'll see you guys later.